Welcome to Beholder's Eye, a 5th edition actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Thank you for joining us. My name is Alex, and I'll be your host and Dungeon Master. Joining me, as always, is...
Magnar Skullgrim, Goliath Sorcerer.
Hobonite, Fire Against Dragon Sorcerer.
Margraine Silverbeard, Dwarf Paladin.
Sheriff Abigail Flowerstem has brought you guys back to the holding cells. Now, as you mentioned before, Margraine, it's obviously tournament time, so it's they have more cells. They're just kind of set outside, and you see a lot of banged up people, look like they've been in some street brawls. Obviously, a lot of drunks just kind of shoved into these makeshift cells that are outside of the actual jailhouse. Behind it, going up, kind of backing up into the wall of the city. And she says, all right, boys, unfortunately, even you too, Margraine, I hate to do it to a man of the cloth, but I'm going to need you all to step into one of these here just for a little bit.
I understand, Abigail.
Together or one separately?
Oh, well, they're going to shove all three of you into a large one. And she takes Zorg and his men and puts them into a different one as well.
Zorg, look what you've gotten us into.
Me, if you had done what you were supposed to do as a member of the church, someone who says that he worships Theos, you would have routed all the pagans from this town. You would have not let them come here, tournament or no.
They all have a chance to follow Theos. All men will be reforged in their time, Zorg.
That man is a druid. He already worships another god. He has committed his soul to the depths of all the hells. There is no saving him. The best thing for him to do is to be routed.
What for those who don't follow gods at all?
What?
You talk about the druid not following a different god.
Yes.
We do gods.
What do you mean?
Worship fire.
How? What do you mean? Fire is not a god. Fire is just fire.
Well, fire is an element. It lives, it breathes, it controls the way our world works.
No, see, this is pagan thought, and you are traveling with him. You see this little halfling priest soldier thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
if I didn't worship fire, could I do this? And I produce flames from my hand.
Demon!
Where?
Sheriff, demon!
I put it out before she gets it.
All right, Zorg, now, I need you to shut the hell up. I got plenty of drunks and a bunch of other people picking fights, and we don't need that here in this, this idyllic little mountain town. So, I need all of you just to... Something funny over there, Goliath? Something funny, big man?
No, ma'am.
All right, that's right, it's not. So I'm going to go make sure that none of those boys are all dead. That you, with your little red-skinned friend over there, did not kill all these people. And then we'll see what we can do about releasing you. Now, you guys don't pick any fights or throw any mud at each other while I'm gone. You understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Abigail.
All right. So about an hour and a half passes with you guys just sitting there. Do you guys want to discuss anything? Say anything to Zorg?
Well, I'll definitely talk to Zorg, and I'll say, Zorg, you say my way is wrong. You know that all men can't be reforged in Theos. You say I'm weak, but Theos has made me strong. How about, it's tournament time. When we all get out of here, you and I have a bout in the tournament. We'll see who's really strong.
Is that what you want?
Yes, I'd kind of love it, actually.
You think you could fight me, little halfling man?
Generally, when people ask for things, dragon person, they want the thing.
Yes, and it's okay. He's obviously quite concussed. He called me a halfling, and I'm obviously a dwarf.
Yes, you're a dwarf, and little fireman. I will destroy you too. I will rip out your heart and eat your demon soul.
This guy is not very
That is
nice.
a very friendly thing to say.
Yes, I do agree. That's not very
flames.
nice at all.
I tell you what, little man, You don't fight me in the little weak namby-pamby tournament down there in the town square. You fight me outside the square. You fight me in the real arena, where real battle is done.
Now, you do know that means there's a good chance. One of the things about the tournament inside the square is there's nobody's going to die, you know? And the most brutal thing is somebody will be knocked out, but normally it's to a number of hits, you know, like 5 or 10 hits. And that's why it's such a like raucous tournament outside the town, is because it's like a real blood sport out there. So that's just something to keep in mind.
Zorg, I think I'd prefer to fight you in the tournament. What if I killed you?
Yes, what if you killed me?
Yes, if I killed you, Theos would have one less follower, and we'd be all the worse. In the tournament, you know, if you best me, you'll know. And we both walk away followers of Theos more strong. Stronger than ever. If I kill you, we'll be weaker for it.
I think society may take an upturn if he dies.
I agree.
My little friend.
All right, so what I need you to do, Margraine, I mean, if this is what you were doing, give me a persuasion check.
Yep, no problem. 8 once again.
Okay.
That's my number tonight, folks. I roll nothing but 8s.
All right, well, you know, I mean, it's a contested check, so give me a second.
You are right. Okay, you speak the... What you say makes sense. No 2 followers of Theos, even a weakling like you, need die when there are so many pagans.
And he points at the Goliath. And demons. And he points at the Genasi around.
Produce flame wave.
So, like I said, about an hour and a half passes, unless there's anything else you guys want to say.
I do want to talk to Margraine. So,
Yep, go ahead.
Margraine, I noticed you didn't stand up for that halfling. You were just going to let him get beaten up. I thought St. Eligius was about protection.
I wasn't letting him get beat up. I was just trying to get him to put him down without a fight.
Oh, I should have thought of that.
Yes, not everything needs to be solved with force.
I'm not accustomed to that.
Yes, it's okay. Many men solve things with their fists. I'm quite good with them myself, but, you know, I would rather... speak to him and, make him see sense.
I do not think men like that see sense, but maybe you know better than I.
Well, we'll get to see swords between the two of us by the end of the day.
Yes, I look forward to that.
Yes, it'll be good to put him on his butt.
Yes, it would be funny.
All right, so
we get a short rest.
I'm gonna cantrip message into the dragon's head. Your god is a lie. The demon shall save you.
Oh my god.
okay, so now
He can respond, by the way, as well.
he can.
I believe so. I believe message allows for a response.
Yeah, he has to point
Just
at
check.
you, though.
All right. Well, he's not going to be familiar with that, so you just say you say that again. What was it?
Your god is a lie. The demon will save you.
And
I'm pointing at him, by the way, as well. I have to
Right,
point
and
at him for this to
you
work.
guys see Zorg grab either side of his head and like shake it.
Deus protect me, Deus protect me. Get out of my head, demon. Get out of my head. I will see you crucified.
All right. That was awesome. Okay. So, about an hour and a half later, it's not Abigail who comes through the door, but you see a tall, handsome half-elf paladin walk in. He's wearing the full paladin armor, which is black with the gold leaf decorations on it. So he's a full paladin. Of course, you recognize him, Margraine, as Elaine Nalos, who is, of course, the head paladin.
Yeah.
And he comes in not looking too happy at all with you.
Hello, Elaine.
Margraine.
We seem to have gotten in a bit of a pickle here. You see Zork here, he was picking a fight, and, when he picks one, fights come to him,
Yes. So that is why we have 4 people now in the cathedral with some kind of deep sleep, blindness to them.
Yes, I made sure they were all stable. I did not lay hands on them myself, but they should all live. They were good when I left them.
Obviously, this is not the way we want our order portrayed, especially in our own town.
Elaine, I did not lay hands on the men.
And you too?
They were picking on a small halfling who was just visiting, and then the dragonborn scary person over there threw a punch at the big guy over here, so everyone just then laid down.
Yes, I'm not a fan of Zorg myself. Well...
Isn't he right here?
Yes, and he looks over loudly and he says that.
Yes, I don't take to the bullies that the redhead called them. The red hands. They are truly a tribe of bullies and weak men who don't understand Theos.
And you hear Zorg over where, just kind of whispering to himself.
I point at him again.
What do you say?
Same message.
Get out of my head, demon. Get out of my head. Get out. And apparently now he also has some mental issues. So... Listen, of course, we'll get you out of here right now.
And he pulls out some keys and he opens the cage, and so the 3 of you can come out.
Oh, Alex, can I spend a hit die? I'm hurting.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. If anybody needed to do a short rest during that time, that's no problem.
Thank you, Elaine.
Yes, well, we're going to need a little... I'm assuming that the surveyor got to Castle Delacroix with no problem.
Yes, they got there safe. I completed my mission.
All right, well, we have something else for you to do as well. When you have a moment. You two, are you traveling with these two? What exactly is your relationship here?
Well, they met me on the travel back. I was showing them around town. Yeah, that was it. When we ran into Zorg, I don't know them rather well. They seem like good men. I think Theos can change them.
All right. Well, listen, I need you to head to the cathedral here this evening. We've got something we need you to take care of. If you two are interested, there's gold in it for you as well.
I must speak with the Archbishop first. Or that is in
really?
the cathedral. Maybe Ulysses.
Yes, that is. Oh, I'm very aware of the Archbishop. And who are you?
My name is Magnar. A man named Dunsmuir sent me to speak with Archbishop Ulysses. Thinking.
Dunsmuir, really?
Yes. You know of him.
Oh, yes, I know Dunsmuir very well. Trained with him. Good man.
Very good.
So, why did he send you to speak with Archbishop Ulysses?
I'm not sure I should speak with you about that. Nothing against you. I'm not sure what who should know about this.
And do you have any proof that you've actually met Dunsmuir?
I have a letter from him for the Archbishop, and I pull out the letter and hand it to the guy.
All right. Elaine takes it, looks down at it.
That is his seal. I tell you what, yes, come to the cathedral tonight, and we will have you meet with the Archbishop.
All right, very, very good. Thank you.
Right. And you, exotic one.
Yes.
Are you, and of course he's pointing at you, Haven Knight.
Are you interested in gold?
It's useful for my travels. You people seem to use it a lot.
All right, well, if you want to join your new friends here, we'll be happy to, come to the cathedral tonight. We're more than happy to see you.
And you said tonight, Elaine. Is there time for the tournament before then?
Yes, that's actually where I'm headed to now. I was in the
for the ranging contest. Do you need to use a bow per se, or just hit the target?
Do you mean like use a sling? Of course, you can use a sling if you so choose.
Not so much a sling.
Javelin.
Not something you do throw it.
Throwing darts?
A fireball? Or a ball of fire, but it's not a fireball.
Excuse me.
I produce flames, a bit like this, but I throw it.
Oh, Theos. Wow.
I know, it's rather impressive, isn't it, Elaine?
Listen, friend.
And he kind of draws you guys close and brings you out to the side of the jail, so you're kind of out of earshot of everyone.
Listen, friend. I don't know that I would display that in front of everyone. Not here. Not with so many eyes and so many different people here in the falls at this point in time.
Is it not religious?
Is it not what?
Religious. You people seem to like religious stuff. Is this a pagan thing?
Listen, we do what we can here in Kringle Falls to accommodate all people of different faiths, pagans and whatnot, but not everyone, as you saw with Zorg, shares our open-minded philosophy. And we would hate for somebody like yourself, which I must say I've never seen before, to end up with a knife in your back in our town. Or outside our town.
Your town doesn't seem very friendly.
The town normally is.
Yes, it's usually very, very, very good, Hibonite. It's just, it's tournament time. It brings in a lot from around. They're not necessarily all the best.
Oh. Okay,
Obviously,
so
we
magic and no saying pagan thing. Worship some person. Got it.
What was that about worship?
Worship. Say I worship the same one as you guys.
Yes, Theos.
Theos. Got it.
Right.
If anyone else, I worship Theos and I don't use magic. No flames.
Hey.
Shame.
Yes, like I said, normally we have no problem with that. It's just not everybody from all four of the dukedoms do. So, just to keep you safe.
Okay.
But I must say that that does give me confidence in you overall for what we have in store for you.
Oh, that's nothing.
That's what?
That's nothing.
All right, I like that.
And he slaps you on the shoulder. It's a very hearty slap. He's a very muscular dude, and it kind of jars you a little bit. And then
said, "All right, I'll see you at the tournament, and then at the cathedral."
Yes, we'll see you at the cathedral, Elaine. I hope you see my bout. I intend to fight Zork.
Really?
Yes.
Listen.
he kind of pulls you aside.
Take a knee. Listen. I have nothing but faith in you. Faith about as strong as I have in Theos himself. Yeah, I know you're a strong one, but I'm going to put down 50 gold on you. And if you lose, I'm going to be more mad at you now than I have been since I've ever met you. You understand me?
While they're pulled close, Alex, I'm going to point at Sam's character and a message saying that the Dragonborn guy may be distracted.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes, Elaine. I won't let you down. Come on, he's just a big bully. He has no skill at all.
I hope that's true. Now, you've got a dwarf's heart, if nothing else. So, we'll see you tonight.
And then
yes,
he walks down the street. As you guys exit the area, Zorg is also walking out, and he raises one of his scaled fingers at you.
I will get you.
I wave at him.
Is it a fire wave?
No, normal wave. I told him magic.
And I will get you to...
Spits on the ground. A little bit of lightning shoots out and goes up his nostril.
I look forward to our bout, Zork. May the best man win.
The best man will win.
I point at him. Same message.
Demon. Oh, you haunt me. I will destroy you.
Okay, so we can either flash cut to you fighting Zorg, or did you guys want to do anything else?
No, just waiting around to talk to the Archbishop. So
Yeah, I was going to do the range thing, but I can't really do it now.
Well, as we're walking there, if we're walking there, I can go. Well, since you can't use your magics, I have this bow, and I'll take my bow off of my back. Are you any good with this? Do you want to compete with this?
Do I see an open area that I could shoot him from where I'm standing, Alex?
Shoot who?
Shoot a target, sort of a
I thought
tree.
you said shoot him. Yeah, you could go back behind the buildings up against the wall.
Would I be Am I proficient in this sort of weapon? I don't think I'm proficient.
I don't think you are.
No, I'm not proficient. So it's just straight dex. I fire the bow. I am not proficient. That's a natural. It's a natural 1, but it is a 3.
Whoa, you can't just go firing it around town.
Should I break the bow?
Yeah,
Give
I'm sure you do.
High or low? Sam, it's your bow. High or low?
Low.
All right, so Hibonite draws the bow back, and he obviously is a little bit excited, so flames shoot out of his hand and just cinder both the catgut and the bow itself, and they become ash in his hands.
Oh. I kind of liked that bow. Well, never mind.
Could a mending spell fix? I don't think a mending spell can fix that.
I've never seen a mending spell fix ash.
Yeah, I think this is like too damaged.
It's okay. No harm, no foul. I'm not the best with it anyway. I mostly use this, and I'll hold my warhammer in my hand.
It may have been a defective bow.
Yes.
I'm willing to make a persuasion roll for that.
Yes, I've known many a bow to just burst into flames. Yeah, and he'll just kind of keep on walking. What has he got himself into? Yeah, I'm not going to contest that. It's fine.
you know, Hibonite, this man Dunsmuir I was speaking of, he taught me to channel my magics through weapons. And so then Magnar pulls out one of his javelins, and he's like, now this is magic missile. And he just launches it at the same target. Does a 24 hit the tree? When it doesn't matter, I roll well.
Yeah, it definitely hits the tree.
My friend, I don't think that's magic. I think that's just throwing a javelin.
I don't know. That seems like a magical shot to me, Hibonite.
It was a good shot, but
you saw it. You are a sorcerer. You know magic. That was definitely magic.
I mean, I can do an Arcana check to see if I think that's.
That was definitely not.
I don't think that's magic. I don't think that's magic. But if you say so, friend. Thumbs up, pointing towards him.
Magnar thumbs up as well. And then I retrieve my javelin.
I turn to the halfling. That wasn't magic.
It was a magical shot, though. Yes.
Good shot, but not magic.
I come back. Are we ready, friends?
Yes. I'm looking.
I wish to see you smite Zorg.
Yes. It will be marvelous. I have confidence. I think I can take him.
Oh yes, definitely, little dwarf man.
All right, so, and I'll leave this up to you, Sam. Do you want to do until 0 hit points, or do you want to do a number of hits?
I'm okay with until 0 hit points.
Okay.
Like you said it's safe, right? If anybody gets knocked out, they'll whisk them off.
Yeah, that's the end of it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Cool.
Do I roll initiative for casting my spell on him as well?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Why don't you do that? That'd be fun.
Well, I'm going first, of course.
Luckily, each one only lasts one round.
Yeah, well, with 3 initiative, I'm gonna be right up there at the front.
You can cast it through solid objects as well.
All right. So, here's something I will let you know. Now that you've already committed, Zorg is a level 1 character. So,
Oh, okay. So I actually have a chance.
Yeah, you do, but he's also tougher than, say, like a goblin.
That's cool.
Okay. So, to begin with, Magnar, are you going to do anything?
I'm gonna cheer him on. Go, Margraine.
Okay. Hibonite.
I'm out of sight, so there is something between us that is less than 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, 3 foot of wood. Because I know the guy's beyond there, I can cast a spell on him, and I'm just going to go for bees buzzing to start with.
just the sound of bees buzzing?
Constantly. To completely throw off his spatial awareness for this round.
All right, you see Zorg just kind of looking around, and like there's something that he's just, it's distracting him a little bit. He sees something in the air, or, it's like he hears something but can't see it. All right, so, but he does approach, and the referee comes out there. Let the games begin. And he comes out swinging his greatsword. Does a 16 hit you?
Nope.
All right, he swings and it bounces, he swings widely, missing you. Your turn.
Okay, so I will move through his space behind him, and then I'll take a swing at him with my warhammer. 21.
Does that hit?
Nice.
Okay. 8 damage.
Oh, okay, you bring the hammer down, and you see it hurts him. It knocks him back.
I got you back.
You shut to the mouth, you pussy boy.
Your turn, Magnar.
The way he says pussy boy, just on loop in his head.
Pussy boy.
All right.
Like, hit him harder. But good job.
So, and you're doing that at Hibonite, putting it on loop?
Yeah.
Then Zorg swings at you again. 19.
Yep, that one hits.
Okay. So, take 5 points of damage.
Okay. Okay, and I'll since he turned around to swing at me, I'll run past him again and swing at his back again. Does a 17 hit?
It does, barely, but it does connect.
Whew. 5 bludgeoning.
All right, you hit him 5. You hit him with the warhammer, and it caves in the front of his armor there, knocking him out. And it's clear that he's just out on his feet. He falls to the ground.
And yeah, I'll raise both my arms. I'll raise my hammer above my head, and then I'll wait until the referee comes over in order to make sure that they can help him out, and then I'll walk away.
All right, and then you guys. So everybody's cheering. Elaine comes up and pats you on the shoulder.
Thank you. I really appreciate the money you just made me.
Yeah, no problem. I told you I could do it.
I had nothing but faith. Luckily, nobody else here did, so I made a lot.
Oh, really? What were the odds?
It was 3 to 1.
3 to 1?
Yeah.
But I see.
It's the bookmakers here in town. It has really nothing. Everybody at the church knows. Obviously, you're strong. You already completed one assignment for us. You're going to complete another here soon. We have nothing but faith in you. So.
Yeah, and dwarves are renowned fighters across the land. You think they give me better odds? Huh.
You know, like I told you since you first arrived, with the lack of the beard, you know, people just, they see what they want to see, right?
Yeah, they do. They do.
All right, well, we'll see you tonight.
Yeah, I'll see you, Elaine. Thanks for watching my bout. Hope I made you proud.
Of course.
I'll join my friends, or the people I'm with, at least at this point.
Well done, Margraine.
Thank you. I told you he wouldn't be much of a problem.
Yes, bullies rarely can actually back up their words.
Yeah, I know. He only took 2 hits and he was down.
Yes, it was quite amusing. Thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem.
I high five you.
I'll high five you carefully, making sure there's no fire involved.
Well, it's more of a low five for me.
Wow.
I do a low five, but it's still too high.
Yeah, I kind of got to jump.
And behind you, they're taking Zorg off on the stretcher, and you guys hear him just mumbling to himself.
Bees everywhere. So many bees.
While they're taking my, I point, just crying baby.
Good bout, Zorg. You know.
You're the crybaby.
What?
Sore
Yes?
loser.
Yes.
And they just take him off while he's like,
Bees. Crybaby pussy.
Wow. Cool.
all right. So, do you guys want to do anything in town, or?
I don't need to do anything.
Yeah, I'm good.
No,
Okay.
that was enough of an experience.
All right. So, it is evening. You're in the cathedral. They have you in the main hall, and Elaine is standing in there. He's standing next to a dwarf who you recognize as Father Gorham, who of course is the dwarf head of religious studies. The two of you notice, who are not Margraine, notice that this is actually a dwarf. And then there is Archbishop Ulysses Joyce, who is also wearing the armor that all the paladins are wearing, except that he's extremely old, and it looks like somebody who's wearing something that's maybe 3 sizes too big for him. He is a human, and he's sitting on, it basically looks like a throne there in the center of a raised dais, looking down at you.
Welcome, all of you. It is, of course, good to see you again, Margraine.
Thank you.
Yes, my 2 new friends here. Welcome.
Yeah, they're rather interesting.
Yes. You, the tall one. What is your name?
I'm Magnar.
Magnar.
You are the Archbishop?
Yes, and you know Dunsmere.
He found me after, wait, so is this, there are other people in the room, Alex?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the dwarf, you see a dwarf who's dressed in like cleric's robes, and then also Elaine, who's the paladin you saw before.
But not like common people? Or just like
No,
worshippers or anything? Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. I just want to make sure it's safe. So, alright. I'm sorry, where were we? Oh,
So you
Dunsmere.
know Dunsmere.
He healed me after a battle, where my wife and my unborn child were taken away, and the rest of my sorcerer guild was murdered. And he found me, he took care of me, and he taught me, or he told me of St. Eligius, and that you might be able to help me find these so-called mage hunters.
Yes, and he mentions them here in his note. It's very interesting. Something for us to consider. These mage hunters, as you called them, really were something of lore to us. We've known of some groups that don't like sorcerers and sorcery, of course, the Red Hands and many more, but we've never heard of people literally hunting people of your ilk. This is something to take into heavy consideration, and I thank you for bringing this to us. We will take some action on this once we have convened with some of the other heads of the different orders out there. So I appreciate that. And you, my red friend here, who are you?
My name's Hibernite.
Yes, and what brings you to our land, Hibernite?
Traveling. The tournament sounded interesting.
Oh, yes. It's definitely interesting. A great time for many. Now, the reason we've brought you all here, and Elaine, once again, Margraine, has mentioned not only that you did very well today in the tournament, but that also you did very well on your mission to Castle Delacroix.
Yes, it was completed. It went off without a hitch.
We have another assignment for you. It's something of minor concern, but given where you're from, we thought maybe you were the appropriate person. You are from Durnholm, correct?
Yes, I haven't returned home in some time, though.
Well, we have business with one of your merchant miners out there, a gentleman named Luxor Ironfist. I don't know if you've met him previously or not. Are you familiar with the name?
Yes, I'm familiar with the name.
Our friend Luxor was supposed to have met us 2 days ago with a shipment of something very, very special.
I see.
Something we haven't seen in this area before, but would be a boon to our order.
I see. I assume it came out of the mines, yes?
Yes. And he motions toward Elaine, and Elaine holds out a little bag. And in it, you see it's silver, but it's kind of glowing red. And he said, This is something we have never seen before. It's one of the strongest metals we've ever seen. It's extremely malleable. It's something that would add to our order, something we can use to defend those who needed to be defended, the innocent. And it would be a great boon for Kringle Falls itself if we were to make this the seat of where all this particular, we're calling it red silver at this point, but if this red silver came from. Now, unfortunately, Luxor was supposed to be here with a small shipment 2 days ago, and he has not arrived yet. We've heard nothing from him.
I see.
So, yes, we would like you and your companions here to head out and see if you can find him. We know he stays at the Trapper's Lodge, a little bit to the north, many times on his way here. And, of course, if he's not there, if you could make your way to his mine and find out... If you could make your way to his mine and find out what has become of him. This is something that will be, as I said, a great boon. Raise the Order of St. Eligius' standing among the other orders. So,
I see.
And of course, for your friends here, we would of course pay you well. Does 50 gold apiece, does that sound reasonable to you for such a journey?
Yes, that sounds fine.
I can work with that.
All right.
Still getting a grip of what your money's used for.
Oh, well, I will leave it to others to explain commerce to you. But once again, my large friend, I thank you for the note, and the rest of you, of course, you're free to stay here in one of our rooms if you so desire, though I must warn you, the cells we have are all for priests and the like, so we're not a fancy bunch. But or feel free to stay at one of the inns if you so desire. But if you could please head out tomorrow, that would be great. We would expect you back in about 4 days.
Simple rooms are fine, thank you.
Works for me.
All right. So they set you guys up with rooms. Of course, you have your own room, Margraine. Was there anything else you guys wanted to do or ask or say or anything?
No, that sounds awesome.
All good.
Okay. So you guys, the next day, make your way toward first the Trapper's Lodge, which, you know, is about a day's journey out. It's not too far. You should be there at night. So, real quick, though, along the way, Hibonite, give me a high or low.
Low.
Okay.
So if I said high, that would have been 10.
I know, right? The way things are going tonight, it's crazy. Okay. So, you guys actually make it, night falls, and you make it up to the lodge area without any real issues, actually. Thank you for joining us for the second episode of Beholder's Eye. We had a lot of fun making this episode. I hope you guys had a lot of fun listening to it. And if you could please get on Apple Podcast to review us. We're looking for the 5-star reviews, as that's what really helps us grow the podcast. So we'd really appreciate that. All music for this podcast was provided by Kevin MacLeod, Industrial Cinematic, Fiddles McGinty, Village Consort, Floating Cities, and Our Story Begins were all licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 3.0 license. Zapsplat.com and freesound.org provided all sound effects. For a full list, please check our show notes. Once again, thank you guys very much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next week.